An insight into the not-so-pretty side of the internet. Outline of this presentation. First, I'll demonstrate some pros of the web by showing an interview. Next, I'll focus on the dangers for children, society, socializing, and illegal activity. Finally, I'll conclude. Here are some pros demonstrated by this interview of a classmate.
Hey Serena, how was your day today?
Oh, it was great, except it was a little rainy.
Was it? Well, you look dressed for the weather. How'd you know it was going to rain?
I am. I checked Google last night.
Did you? How often do you usually turn to Google when you have questions?
All the time. Daily, hourly, minutely.
So, what's your major and what year are you?
I'm a sophomore and I'm majoring in TMD.
TMD, that's like fashion stuff,
Yeah.
right? What would you like to do with that?
Something in retail. I don't know what yet.
Well, fashion, retail, the internet and web are becoming a big part of that.
Huge.
So how would you say that affects?
We actually just learned about that in class, how technology plays such a big role in the advancement of technology, makes products come out faster, easier, cost efficiently.
Yeah.
So,
And like retail too, everything's turning to be online shopping.
Oh, yep, online shopping's taking over.
How about, do you use the internet a lot for classes?
Yeah, all the time. Online discussions, online homework, looking up different retail sites.
Yeah, I do. So overall, would you say the internet has improved this world?
Absolutely. Besides cyberbullying. Seriously. Oh, getting hot.
The video goes on further, but you can watch it on YouTube. Here's some food for thought. How easy is it to access inappropriate, illegal material via the internet? Would you be comfortable letting your 12-year-old surf the internet freely? Before you answer, keep a few things in mind. The average age of first exposure to internet pornography is 11 years old. Often, kids can accidentally type .com instead of .gov and end up on a porn site. An innocent search with keywords like pretty, toys, and beautiful can lead them to places they were not meant to wander to. Did you know that 1 in 3 10-year-olds have seen pornography online? The single largest group of internet pornography consumers is children ages 12 to 17. 12% of all internet sites are pornography. 35% of all internet downloads are porn. 34% of all internet users have experienced unwanted exposure to pornographic content through ads, pop-ups, misdirected links, or emails. Now, the scariest thought of all. The predominant sex crime scenario doesn't involve violence of stranger molesters posting online as children. In fact, almost 80% of offenders were explicit about their intentions with the youth. 16% of teens considered meeting someone they've only talked to online, and 8% actually have met someone they only knew because of online. 4% of all youth internet users received aggressive sexual solicitations which threatened to spill over into real life. Now, how confidently would you answer that first question? Would you let your 12-year-old surf the internet freely, knowing what we just found out? Illegal downloads. Piracy is a serious crime that affects an enormous cast of industry players working behind the scenes to bring music to your ears, including songwriters, recording artists, audio engineers, computer technicians, talent scouts, marketing specialists, and countless others. While downloading one song may not feel that serious of a crime, you are adding to the millions of songs illegally downloaded and directly affecting the people who I previously listed. How does this affect the music industry? Well, $12.5 billion of economic losses every year, 71,060 U.S. jobs lost, $2.7 billion in workers' earnings, loss of $422 million in tax revenues, $291 million in personal income tax, $131 million in lost corporation income and production taxes. How much has social media transformed our generation? Social media has become the newest place for competition. Positive reactions on social media give people a false sense of security. We value our worth based on followers, comments, and inbox messages filled with colorful words that have no depth. The addiction to social media has completely transformed each generation increasingly. How has all of this affected how we socialize? It's quite obvious, isn't it? We are locked on our iPhones, addicted to social media. When you go out to dinner, how many words are actually exchanged? Most people are just looking down at their iPhones. Look around when you go to a restaurant. Look how people meet their boyfriends. FaceTime. How many tragic stories do we hear about cyberbullying all the time? Did you know 7 in 10 young people are victims of cyberbullying? 37% of them are experiencing cyberbullying on a frequent basis. Cyberbullying found to have catastrophic effects upon the self-esteem and social lives of up to 70% of young people. 70%. To conclude, I'm going to go to my website. In conclusion, while the internet has greatly benefited this world, it is important to realize it has also significantly hurt society. The dependency our generation has on the World Wide Web is literally at our fingertips, has greatly affected the way we live. The laziness developed, bullies strengthened, illegal activity committed, and infidelities encouraged are just a few of the terrible things that the internet has embedded into this society. For more information, visit this website.